Hey guys! What's going on? Yeah, we're starting this one right away because I'm already late. I have a bunch of shit. I had a bunch of shit going on, and it's Pat's Day, and I'm already behind. Sorry, some new thing I never saw before in my Twitch chat appeared. Something to do with the privacy stuff that Twitch and a bunch of other companies are backpedaling on. I guess I don't know, some other whole whatever. Anyway, yeah, so we're starting right away. No like 20 seconds of silence or intro music kind of thing. Like we're just we're going in. So back to FF14 after what seems like forever. Got some stuff to catch up on. The last time I streamed FF14, we did 6.2 content. I skipped over 6.25 because I was like, fuck it, I'll just wait till main patch to actually stream FF14, right? And there's actual, like, juicy new content. That's what I decided to do anyway. But some stuff happened during 6.25 that I recorded at least on PS5 and on my computer a little bit too, that I wanted to share and catch up on as well, before we, you know, continue on to the content that I have left to do from 6.25. I held off on it because I wanted to stream it, but I wanted to wait until the next main patch to do it. So that's the plan. We're starting with Barbarici Extreme. I never planned to do this, but a streamer I follow by the name of Ebiko, shout out to her, decided to have a little event for her subscribers / followers on Twitch where she did, I think she'd already done it before, but she did Barbarici Extreme, the trial, what used to be the newest trial and extreme trial for patch 6.2, and I did that with her. And so I recorded my gameplay and also have a copy of like her stream, so it's more in context as well of our attempts on that. So we're starting with that, and then after that I'll launch the game properly, and we'll go into this patch 6.25 content right after the final scenes of Island Sanctuary, because that's 6.1 content that I finally decided to actually finish. Because I was like, yeah, fuck it, why not? I found a guide, a little like worksheet, Excel spreadsheet thing that showed me like an easy, lazy way to just level it up passively week by week. So it took like a few months, but I got it to rank 10, so I can actually finish the little story for it with Tataru. So I'm going to do that first, and then we'll go into patch 6.25 content, Hildebrand stuff that they added, and then go straight into 6.3 content. And I have content guides straight from the lodestone, the patch notes. I have them in front of me, so I'm not going to be wandering around going, where do I unlock this? No, I have the roadmap all set up, I'm ready to go. It's just a matter of time, it's just a matter of getting through it now. So I won't be wandering around wondering where to unlock stuff. I have a guide right in front of me, the patch notes. So let's get into this, shall we? So I think it was on October 25th. Ebiko, the streamer, had that event that I just mentioned. She decided to do a Barbarici Extreme trial. I think it was a sub goal for a subathon she had at the end of September. And she decided to do Barbarici Extreme with some of her friends, but also with viewers, with subscribers getting priority. And I was subscribed at the time that she announced it, so I signed up for it, and I got in because not a lot of other people had shown up at the time that I did. So I was right there. This is a video clip. So let's get into it. Show you how it goes. I won't spoil how it went. But it was, to put it in context, this was my first extreme trial since Ruby Weapon Extreme, and I did that when it was already old content. I did Ruby Weapon Extreme before Endwalker released, and I did it when Diamond Weapon was already out. So our item levels were already way above what they needed to be, and there was already like Echo and all that stuff. And it was about an hour of progging with all randoms. It was a party finder. Here I'm playing with Ebiko, who's a well-known FF14 streamer. She asked me to go as Ninja, so that's what I went. Unfortunately, I had practiced and had more experience with Dancer and Gunbreaker, so I offered those two first, but since they needed a melee DPS, I was like, alright, I guess I'm going in as Ninja. And here, I'm rushing to get equipment because I realized I didn't even meet the item level requirements, and we were about to start. Like, she was about to launch any minute now. And I was like, oh shit, I need new weapons! So I ran to the market board to get them. The Arena Cedar Daggers, the new gear with 6.2. These market prices are probably much lower now. Who knows? And look, 607. I made the 600 item level requirement to start. I didn't say a word, but about that I was doing this. but I was already in voice chat with them, I think, or was about to get in voice chat with them. And we didn't. The voice chat was for them to do callouts, so that's putting more context to this. Ebiko and I believe Markota, who's right there in the party, he was the main guy giving the shoutouts. Everyone was forcefully muted except for them, both of them, Ebiko and Markota. So it was just so that there wouldn't be a bunch of chatter, like a million people talking, and then you can't hear the shoutouts, or people just, you lose focus. It inevitably happens, especially when you're with people that you don't really even know yet. For me, especially, I had never like actually been in a party or voice chat with them before. I think here I was just trying to meld my stuff at the last minute. I'll skip ahead once I'm done with what I'm saying, but yeah. So I was in a voice chat, just listening at least, to shoutouts, and you will hear some of that when I show Ebiko's point of view. But we're gonna start with my point of view, and that's pretty much it, so let's just go. Move up. There we go. I'm reading party chat. Yeah, they're talking about, they're asking who doesn't know the fight. I was like, I've never done this. The last extreme I did was Ruby Weapon, that was almost 2 years ago. Well, that was like a year ago. Yeah, almost like a year and a half ago. I haven't done a single extreme trial. I don't do Savage content. I'm a filthy casual. You guys have seen how I play on stream. So I was like, I was pretty nervous, but at the same time I was like, you know what? I'm amongst friends. I'm not with randoms. So I'm not afraid of like getting chastised because I am gonna try. I'm not gonna be a fucking troll and just be an idiot on purpose, right? But yeah, so the cutscene's playing because even if you've seen this in the MSQ, it plays again as if it's your first time ever seeing this cutscene.
Give yourselves to my scouring winds that I may feast upon your essence.
Right. Yeah, it plays again when you do the extreme as if it's your first time. It counts as a separate thing, so even if you don't replay previously watched cutscenes, it counts as a brand new cutscene. So that's, and this right here, one or more party members have, you know, never completed this, yada yada. You know, that's basically showing that this really is my first time. I've never done this. But I did watch a bit, that's how I wanted to start originally. I forgot to you know, I'll try to post it in the chat for anybody who watches the VOD. And hopefully the chat is preserved for the highlight. If not, I'll post it in the, actually I'll just post it in the YouTube description. But I did watch one YouTube video by MTQCapture, I believe is their YouTube name. They're pretty well known and famous for making FF14 guides for content like this, extreme and savage content. I watched her video once, her guide once on this. That's it. And then I went to go exercise, and then came back just in time, like showered and everything, and came back just in time for this. I was almost late for this. It was at 5 PM PST. But luckily they did use the strats from the video that I watched. So I was, when they were starting to go over it right now, like right here they're telling me what we're gonna do in voice chat. So even if I showed you party chat, you won't see anything. But yeah, they started going over everything. I was like, oh yeah, that sounds familiar. That's what I saw in the video. That one thing, yada yada. I was still nervous as hell though, because even if you've seen the video, like I said, I only saw it once. Even if you've seen the video and people are explaining it to you here, until you actually start to play the content and start to see the mechanics for yourself and feel it all out for yourself, you don't really get used to it right away. You know what I mean? Like it's still kind of like, what the hell is even going on? So I was still pretty nervous. Now the other thing is, I had Ebiko's stream open at the same time here, and so I was hearing like an echo between when she would talk, because her voice would come in through Discord and her stream at the same time, and I was mad confused because Markota would talk, but his voice wouldn't go through her live stream. She was filtering out the Discord chatter on her live stream. So when I would hear her voice echo but not his, I was getting really lost at what was causing that. I was like, is it the stream? Is it the Discord call? What the hell is going on? Because I was distracted trying to figure out that little tech issue, so I wouldn't be hearing an echo. When they were explaining things here and telling me to separate into groups, I didn't move right away at first. So that's why I think Markota told me in voice chat, like, are you listening? I was like, what? Yeah. Which I was, but I was also trying to focus on how to fix the echo that I was hearing. So then I finally moved. I can see my party chat here. I just said, do I need to move? Because I had to type in party. Like I said, we were all muted except for Markota and Ebiko, I think. So that, because it was just for callout. So yeah. So here they're telling me about hot spots. They're telling me about how we're going to separate into two groups. I think it's a healer. What is it? A healer and 2 DPSs per group, right? So it's me, Ebiko, and Naja in that group. Group number 2. And we got a few others. I forgot how the whole setup went. Like, you'll see if I just click the video in the description. I will post it there. So shout out to MTQCapture for the guide video. I'll post it so that you guys can see what the hell I'm talking about. Because they explain it much better, this whole separating into group thing. That being said, yeah, they're just going over the strategy. And now I'll just go ahead and skip ahead to the first attempt so we can see how we did on our first. Here we go, 15 seconds. Be a shit show. I still remember how it went. So I'm like, oh fuck, here we go. I hadn't practiced my rotation and opener for Ninja in like over a week. So cut me some slack. And I'm nervous as hell because I've never done this fight. The extreme, anyway. Somebody got a cheese puff. This is why you make two groups. I like how I'm clenching just watching this playback, even though I already know how it went. I'm still clenching as if it's happening live right now. I remember here thinking to myself, I gotta try to keep uptime as much as possible, because there's an enrage at the end, with extremes and savage, right? So I was like, I gotta try to keep uptime as much as possible, even if I don't know my rotation, which I clearly don't, which you can see that. Even if I can't optimize my rotation, I gotta just keep attacking while dodging mechanics, you know? And that's obviously the hardest thing. Even after watching a guide video and everything. But still, just having watched the guide video once, and then having them explain our strategy to me before we even started, it went a long way, as you can see. Like, it's, you know, we're not doing the best, but it's not bad either, I think, for a first attempt. Keep in mind, this is our first attempt, this whole group. Like, they had already done it before, but I mean, this group as in including me and a couple other DPSs who are brand new to this. We're basically getting parried, obviously. But even if you know, even if you're with a bunch of experienced players, you still have to do your part. Like, see, Naja fucked up. They were supposed to bait that attack in the center like the rest of us did, but they ran out too soon. They, you know. Again, keep in mind, Markota's doing callouts. So if you just see me move suddenly, it's not just because I was like 5-head and was like, oh yeah, that's right, I gotta do this. Some of it was Markota, you know, calling, a lot of it, I gotta say, was Markota calling it out, and I'm like, oh shit, right, I gotta move. This I remembered from us discussing it and the video. I didn't quite get how the hell to dodge that. I didn't realize the tethers were denoting who she was going to attack, and whichever tether disappeared meant that's who she was going to attack next. I didn't get that even on our successful attempt. I'm only barely kind of seeing it now. I died before the bullet hell segment, or right as it started, just from taking damage. I was like, ah, fuck.
Don't underestimate me.
Yeah, this is where we wipe. So that was attempt number 1. Anybody familiar with watching Extreme and Savage content, it's a progging thing. Sometimes it can take hours. Savage content takes days, if not weeks. Extreme trials usually, I think, average like a day at worst, right? They're not like terrible. So I was ready. I was like, this could be the rest of my evening, and I don't mind. That's what I signed up for. I was like, we're gonna be progging this probably the rest of the fucking evening. I'm good. I have the energy for that. I'm mentally prepared for that. This was our first attempt. Everybody's saying we did pretty good for our first attempt, so I'm like, all right, got confidence. Let's do it. And so now we're just recapping everything, just for anybody who might have forgot or choked up and got nervous and choked up and fucked up a mechanic. You know, they're recapping stuff in voice chat and in party chat. I'll go ahead and skip to when we did our second poll. Alright, here we go. Battle commencing in 16 seconds. I can't hear Ebiko here. I just mentioned in party chat. I had to mute the stream so I could hear Marcota's call out in the Discord call. So I have no idea what Ebiko's saying during any of this. This is why I had to go back and watch the VOD to get her POV on what the hell is happening. And I'll be showing that too after this. I got my eyebrows lifted up as I got shocked at what the hell just happened. Even watching back my own gameplay POV, I can hardly tell what the hell is going on. Especially because it's been months since we did this. Like I said, this was back in October. This video is that old. Run! That is ass punching right there.
I'll slaughter you all. Dodge this if you can.
I still didn't understand this mechanic, I just got lucky here. Like I said, I know now, but during this recording, no. Damn! Had to invuln that shit. Or Koda, I mean. So far, so good.
Feel my fury. Know your place.
So she hit me and then she... Okay. Yeah, I really get it now. Back up with the heals and shields. And then pray. Mostly we stacked up with those. On a big ass circle. Oh! Well, we fucked that one up, didn't we? I think I might have even moved out of the stack there at the last second, but I think I was just barely still in it. So I kind of fucked up there. Alright, this time I made it to the bullet hell segment alive. But I saw in the video, I was remembering the video I watched earlier, one time only, but still, I saw that the tornadoes come out in the same pattern, it's not random. Like, so I saw that this was a safe spot during the video, that's why I stood there. I was like, this place is safe, right? And yeah, I made it. The rest of the stuff with all the fucking AoEs on the ground, crisscrossing and all that, like, it didn't seem too different from the regular. So it didn't give me really a hard time. So they later told me that surviving that bullet hell segment that just happened right now, surviving that bullet hell segment just now on my first try was apparently a big deal. Like, I didn't feel in the moment that it was, but they told me later that that wasn't very common. That a lot of people just panic and freak the fuck out during that whole segment with the tornadoes and everything coming out, and they usually die. And it takes like a few tries, you know, a few pulls to actually get it down. But for me, like I said, it didn't really feel that different from the normal, and I kind of saw the patterns of the tornadoes already when I saw the video guide before, you know, a few hours before this. So I didn't think it was a big deal at the time, but afterwards they told me, they were like, dude, you did pretty fucking well doing it. I was like, really? They're like, yeah, that was, I was like, that's nothing to, you know, turn your nose up at. I was like, well, shit. I'm flattered. Not over yet though, we got another 40%.
Did you not?
Beautiful. I love how well we executed these group up mechanics though. Like, we had some pretty good synergy as a party. Even, again, yeah, like half the party at least, this wasn't their first time. But maybe even more than half the party, I'm not really sure anymore. But I know the other half, including me, it was our first time. So I was still like, yeah, this is going really well, considering half the party, including me, is like new to this, you know? I thought this after, okay? Right now, my head's just... I'm just like white-knuckling it, just dead focused on trying to hit buttons and stay alive. That's my mentality during this fight. Most of the commentary I'm giving now is just retrospective, you know, looking back on it.
There will be nothing left to do. Nothing.
Like, I was definitely sweaty here. The whole fight. remember I practiced my dancer, opener, and rotation like 3 times before this, thinking I was gonna play as dancer. And then I ended up having to play ninja, which I hadn't played in like... I hadn't practiced the opener and rotation for like over a week. Second bullet hell segment. Yeah, this segment is what I was talking about last time. Apparently this gives a lot of new players a lot of trouble. Like, they just... From what I heard, from them. I heard this from them. They said that a lot of new players, like, panic here and just die because they freak the hell out and don't know where to go. This whole thing right here. Like, this works, this works. Man, I can't imagine what progging this day 1 was like. Holy shit. We just died from damage there. The healers couldn't keep up. They both died, as you can see. It's not an easy fight. I mean, especially at the time of this recording when it was still, you know, somewhat new and... I was like, wait, where do I go? Two. I gradually started forgetting where to go for that. But it didn't matter, as you'll soon find out. Because some of you might be able to tell where the hell this is going just looking at her health bar at this point. I like that they call that mechanic PlayStation because the colors of the markers coincide with the ones above our heads and they look like the PlayStation buttons before they became all white. Square, triangle, circle, and X, you know? I was like, I'm supposed to be in group 2, why did you... Like, I didn't say it, obviously, but did you see that? Like, somebody rescued me to the wrong group. I'm supposed to be in group 2, and I went there correctly, but somebody yanked me over to group 1. I don't know what the hell happened. Somebody, Markota told me to use the limit break, so I did. But yeah, here I was like, oh shit, right, I gotta stick with Ebiko. So I go this way and then yank. I was like, wait, what? Why did gentlemen do that? And then I think, you know, they were probably communicating with each other, or maybe Ebiko realized that she's the sage. She realized what the hell happened, and she yanks me back to the correct group right here. I think it was a little too late though. The damage had already gone through. But we lived, it was fun. And there you go. Like, achievement unlocked, Razor's Edge. 2 pulls.
I will not be denied.
And I only got 1 cheese puff stack on the second pull. So I did all the other mechanics correctly. At least from what I saw just now, I only got 1 cheese puff stack. If I got another one at some point, I don't think I was paying enough attention just now, but there's just so much fucking going on, you know? Whew. But yeah, that was quite a sweat fest. Good times. Yeah, we did it in 2 pulls. It was only a half-hour prog. Pretty much, if that, actually. And like I said, half the party already knew what they were doing. They had already done this trial. The other half was the new people like me. So we basically got carried. Like, I can't deny that. It's like, if I did this, if I pugged this, if I did this in Party Finder, I never would have done it. Yeah, because it's a team effort. With a bunch of randoms, we never would have. I would have had to prog this for a while. But like I said, Ebiko and her crew, they all pretty much said that I did pretty well for my part. You know, the mechanics that I had to do and everything, I did pretty well. So yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm happy that I was able to contribute, do my part, and that I didn't do too badly for my first extreme in so long. since Ruby Weapon back in Shadowbringers. So I was quite yeah, I was quite high from this. I had a battle high, yo. Yeah, I was just like, I was just feeling so relieved that we succeeded, especially so quickly, and proud of myself for having actually done so many of the mechanics correctly after only seeing the video guide once. So yeah, it was good shit. I'll go ahead and show the other POV now. I have the recording of it here. I'll go ahead and stop this one here. There it is. I just gotta transition over on Streamlabs. Desktop. I'll mute the game in a second. Let me just do it now. There we go. I'll mute my TV as well, so I'm not hearing this constantly. Yeah. Now... Oh, I need to add... Oh, fuck display capture, that's a little... Let me add an extra window. Unless... Yeah, that doesn't work. I think that's the fucking cube. Close that one off. Keep webcam on. I should have checked which one does this. Display capture. Okay, there it is. Screen capture doesn't seem to do anything. Let me configure the display capture so it shows the right window. Properties. Screen capture. Properties. Capture window. Here it is. Movies and TV. Boom. There we go. Well, let me move it below my webcam so I'm still in the shot. That. Now I gotta move my webcam. Bottom left like it's supposed to be. Oh, actually, she has a different layout on her screen, so it doesn't actually... I'm gonna have to move it there. I'll move it to... I'll start the video and then I'll decide where to move it to. Because I think I full screened it, I'm not sure yet. When I recorded it. Make sure I'm not displaying the correct info. Yeah. Okay. I think it's good. Alright, so I'll transition over. Leave that unlocked. Mute the game. Done. Ah, shit. I'm looking at the desktop audio. I'm not sure if I'm gonna have to raise the volume or not, or lower it. I don't know how loud it's gonna be. I'm giving you a heads up right now. A headphone warning, ear users warning. Let me just try. It's at 65 right now, 65% desktop audio. If I see the audio levels like spiking a lot, I'll leave it there. If I see that it's too quiet, I'll raise it up and hopefully it'll be fine. But for the most part, I've already given my commentary on my POV for like my POV that we just saw. So I'll mostly be quiet for this and just, let Ebiko's POV play out on its own, and I'll just watch. So I'll just be monitoring the audio and have my mic muted for the most part. So I'll probably open up my stream on my phone as well and try to check it that way. Make sure it's not too loud or too quiet. Okay, let's see. Transition. There it is. Yeah, she's a VTuber. Shout out to Ebiko. Give her a follow on Twitch. She's amazing. And let me hit play. Again, headphone warning. I don't know how loud this is going to be. You've been warned. 3, 2, 1.
My dumbass just said yes. You're fine. Do I need to join voice chat, or is it fine like this? Have you not joined? We've given you the rank. You just gotta go. Well, do you want to join? Do you want to hear callouts? It's up to you.
You're talking to me at this point. My name's in the Twitch chat right there.
So what is this duty complete or duty incomplete? Like, we're a full party. Why does it say that stuff? Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, whatever. I'm joining. I'm nervous. With them.
Testing the audio.
Yeah, but you know me. I'm always nervous about everything. That's just how I be. I don't know what you're talking about, John.
Alright, look, it sounds like it's pretty balanced, so. Like, she doesn't sound any louder than I do. So, I think it's good. Still, you know, headphone users. I don't know how much louder it gets once the fighting starts, so be careful.
Okay, I don't have markers. Do we need markers?
I have the markers.
Of course you do, because you're cracked. Dun, 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 dun. Hopping onto Discord.
I have a new
real
ninja
quick.
gland too, now. But back then I still had that all black one that you see me wearing there. I just looked at it, I'm like, damn. It was alright, but I gotta say, I know I could do better fashion-wise, that's the thing lately.
Alright, so we're gonna do healer groups first.
I'm here. This my spot. Fight me. Up, up, up.
And then we'll do clock spots.
Sorry, this is my clock spot. Who's main tanking? I assume Coda.
It'll be me, but we'll probably swap in the middle of it.
Mm-hmm. Alright, Leon, you wanna get behind me? Your clock spot, so you know where to stand when shit hits the fan?
Yeah, I was still trying to deal with the echo here, so I didn't move because I didn't really I didn't pay attention to what she said. I was like still trying to figure out the tech issues, so they're like, is this dude listening right here?
Hey, come here, come behind me. Come behind me? Behind me. Somebody already has
Yeah,
that
you're gonna
spot.
come right here. So that means you're gonna be southeast, Leon.
Yeah, see, so I was like,
So
oh
there's
shit.
things called clock spots, that's where we're gonna
Um,
be, like, so I am B, for example.
Still trying to figure out how to get rid of the echo on my end. That's why I
I'm
was
standing
kind of
here.
slacking
So
there.
that means, like, Leon, you're gonna come close at 3 during some certain mechanics. But, pretty much, for anyone who's cleared, what we're gonna be doing is we're doing 1 to 3 for enumerations. We're gonna be doing Mario Kart North. So we're all gonna be stacking north. And then we're doing northeast, northwest for flares and stack south.
I love the names
I'll take
for
northeast,
these
so I'll take
mechanics.
2. Yanagi.
I love the names for the names of the strategies they use, like Mario Kart and PlayStations. I'm just like,
And
well,
for
you know, sometimes you need
then
mnemonics
we're
to
doing
keep
northeast,
things, you know,
northwest for flares.
you know,
We're gonna be doing
to keep things sorted out. I don't want to like, I'll pause when I have to say something like this, but yeah, I just find it really funny.
Mario Kart North. So we're all gonna be stacking north. And then we're doing northeast, northwest for flares and stack south. So I'll take northeast, so I'll take 2. Yanagi. And for those who are new, we'll kind of go over this as we start progging.
And
Pretty
blue.
much, enumerations are these little blue circles that require a duo stack. And you're going to have to find a partner, but we're going to be entangled in hair circles that you cannot leave. So that's what the 1 and 3 are for. If you have a split marker, like a big AoE on you or nothing, you would go to 2 to 4.
and 1, 1, and 3 if you have a little blue thingy to go share with somebody. Yeah.
Yeah, Yanagi. We'll just stay swap just because it's less tanking. Just invuln the double tank stack. And if we get it second time, if the same person gets it second time, we'll double stack for it.
And then this is Blue's first time healing it. One sec, I'll unmute for a second so you guys don't hear the delay. This is Blue's first time healing it, so Blue, you're always going to be going left in that circle, in that phase.
We'll go over it. During second circle, it'll be like supports left and DPS right.
Yeah. Hodo will not lead us astray.
But I just say we give it a pull, we give it a wipe, and we'll just kind of cover mechanics. Also, so your healer groups, whenever we have to run to the sword for splits, remember group 1 is always going to go to the left of the sword, group 2 is always going to go to the right. And generally, just to make it easier, we just have tanks run out, just to give more room if we're doing wall splits. So like everyone can just stay lined up against a wall, and then tanks will just run out.
Hi,
Just to give it a little bit more room.
Hi. All right. I think the best way to learn, honestly, is just pulling and fucking seeing it, because even me
yeah,
hearing this stuff,
Give it a shot.
even me just hearing
Never
this shit,
mind.
I'm like, what the fuck?
I was about to skip ahead because I was like, I don't know how long this goes on for. I skipped ahead in my POV just now a while ago, so. But I guess we're starting. The game audio is very low on her stream, so if you guys can't hear the game audio, I can't either.
I'm just gonna pull her. It's fine. It's fine. I was literally standing next to the red mage. Oh, sorry, I'm not in the game. There we go.
Alright, we're going outside of our hitbox. And we're going to the wall.
Tanks will move out.
And then tanks out. Perfect. Stay inside our hitbox.
I have to turn names off again, because there's just names everywhere. I
And it's
hate
gonna
it.
be healer groups now. Inside healer groups.
Meanwhile, I use name tags to literally see where everybody is, because I can't see people without the name tags. So I've actually, in my settings, not here, I hadn't done it yet, I don't think, but I later found out how to make name tags even bigger, and I changed their color so they don't blend in so much anymore, and that's just my preference. Everybody has a different preference. But now you guys get to hear the callouts that I was hearing, which is, part of why I did so fucking well. So...
And then tank buster. Alright, remember if you have a blue circle around you or nothing, you're going to 1 to 3. Split. Split away from everybody now. Nice.
Trying to get you guys up as quick as I can.
You've done well to last this long. But the battle has only just begun.
Alright, kind of stay close to your clock spot, like relative to it, but close enough in the middle that we can all get heals.
Blue put his shield up. Thank you.
Then it's gonna be tanks and supports dodging.
Listen to your ping.
I'll make it quick.
And now DPS will soon. Actually, no. Inside, go in. Wait till you drop your puddle, and then we're gonna go to our clock spot positions.
Wait, not yet.
No, not yet.
Oh god.
DPS rotate clockwise. Leon, come to me.
There's a fuck
I'm
up we
dead.
saw in my POV too.
Feel my fury. No.
So I would play like, you know, some sound effects from my soundboard right now, but because the desktop audio I have it at 100% right now, so that the video I'm showing you of her POV plays audibly. If I hit a single button, I might deafen you guys, so I'm just gonna leave it alone.
Your place.
Thank you.
We're grouping north. And we're gonna rotate clockwise. Everybody come north right now.
I don't have heals for myself.
Okay, rotate. Remember, y'all are stacking south for.
I've got nothing, man. I don't have heals for myself. After that death.
This is where supports are gonna go left and DPS are gonna go
Oh my
right.
God. I'm not even N1, so who doesn't have... I think we're gonna wipe here. I've got nothing.
If you were just res, try to find a partner to stack with.
Don't underestimate me.
I've got, like, literally no heals. Fuck me. There we go. No. Yeah.
Anybody have any questions before we do the next poll?
You can't hear us, but
It doesn't
there was
really
nothing.
matter.
I mean, we can't voice chat, but I mean,
can
in
start
party
off
chat,
with
I don't
anything.
think I just made a few comments, and that's it. But I don't think anybody said anything about whether. I don't think anybody asked anything.
Oh no, you're fine, Leon. Don't worry.
We all had to learn it at some point, you know? We're all chill
Insecurities.
and lax.
I'd have to look back at my own video to see what the hell I said that made him say that. I think I just pointed out. I just commented where I messed up one time or something during that whole thing, during that first poll. So that's probably why he said, "You're all right."
Oh no, you're fine, Leon. Don't worry.
We all had to learn it at some point, you know? We're all chill and lax.
But I mean, we did the wall splits fairly well, which normally was like a party finder killer.
Yeah. Guys did really good.
But we're just gonna give it another ready check, and
So that's a party finding killer. It's not even. I mean, that's the first one. I think the other one I think they said was the bullet hell part, but that's later.
I'm not gonna
cool.
pull the boss this time. Let me just fucking... Oh fuck, I should have changed names off. What is this in? Character. Display names. Others, party members, just... I want to see names everywhere. Sage Tank, that's me.
exquisite ether. My hair shimmers with anticipation. On your guard.
Alright, we're staying out of our hitbox. We're going to the wall.
From the window! Got a wall!
Try this.
So this next one is going to be an inn,
And then blue's gonna go to the left.
and then it's going to be clock spots. So we're going to go kind of close to where your clock spot is.
Yeah, I'll go on this side
So
then.
wait for the cleave first. Stay inside first, Leon. And now move. And then taunt.
Sorry, chat, I'm gonna be quiet during this stuff.
Are as the wind.
Yeah, I was pretty fucking
I don't
quiet
have
too,
one
but I
of those
wasn't
focus
streaming.
rings. Sorry, chat, I'm gonna be quiet during this stuff.
I talked over them. I just said I was, well, you know, I was quiet too, but I wasn't fucking streaming, so I wasn't under as much pressure.
Are as the wind.
I don't
Alright,
have
1
one of
and
those
3
focus rings.
enumerations.
This is me. Let's share.
Strong and free.
There we go.
Make sure you split after. Split.
God, I was hit double for that.
Hey, we.
Alright, I just used my Painaima, so get fucked.
You've done well.
I don't think it's gonna be back in for when we need it, but hey, I'll have a Holos.
Has only just begun.
That's good enough. We're cracked gamers.
Alright, be relative to your clock spot right now. Supports are gonna dodge first.
Ready for your ding?
I'll slaughter you all.
Shields? No shields.
Dodge this if you can. I'll make it quick.
Inside. Drop your puddle, and then go to your clock spot. Move
Now.
now. Alright, DPS rotate clockwise. DPS dodge now.
Jesus Christ.
Know your place.
Mizu giving me a heart attack there.
Group north. We're rotating clockwise, 4 circles.
One, drop, two, drop, three, drop, four,
And
drop.
then everyone stacks south except for tank.
Going C. Come in though. Be close to the circle. Go, good job.
Then just another dodge. And now we're gonna go supports left, DPS right. You can sprint during this, and it really helps out, by the way.
See, he said that. I never actually popped sprint, but that's because, like I said, just from seeing the video one time a few hours ago, I saw that the the fucking green tornadoes that are coming out like have a certain pattern, so I kind of knew already where the safe zones were ahead of time just from watching it once. So I was like, I don't think I'm gonna need sprint for this. I never popped it. He recommended it, but I never did.
I'll be there to stack with you in a second. Just gotta wait for it to be safe. Closer, closer, closer. Oh, you're gonna get hit by this.
And then split.
Nope, I was safe.
I'm gonna get hit by both, I think. Jesus fucking Christ. My Naima's going up.
Again, though, I only knew that was a safe spot because of the video. I paid close attention to where MTQ was moving in her demonstration, so.
Ayo, we're frogging.
Good job. I'm on the opposite side of where I need to be. I'm gonna move over here.
We're gonna do PlayStation. So if you get your color, or go to where your color matches the waypoint. Unless you're green, then go T2.
Okay, remember to stay
And just stay
split.
split.
They don't get each other's cleaves.
Split. Nice.
Good job.
We're gonna be outside our hitbox. We're going to the wall.
Tanks are probably gonna get Buster. This is another AoE.
Hold on, did I miss it? Was that the part where I got yanked back and forth? Let me go back a second. I wasn't paying attention. Hold on.
Wall.
Tanks are probably gonna get Buster.
I think it's the next
This is
time it
another
happens.
AoE.
Oh, it's after my limit break, right?
You feel it too, do you not?
Green, so we go yellow.
And then
Right.
match across from you.
Yep. Hey, babe.
Oh no, God.
We're going to inside our hitbox.
I'm gonna go right.
We're staying inside our hitbox, and it's gonna be a split. Wait for the cleave
Wait for
first,
cleave.
and then run
Oh.
out.
Nice job.
AoE.
There's already people in the chat over here on the bottom right going, is this gonna be a clear? People are getting hyped already. Oh, I see what I said earlier now. Video helped a lot, but still panicked at some point. Great call out, so. That's what I said earlier that Mark Soda responded to. I said it in Twitch chat. I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, mute the stream if you need to, if it's echoing for you.
Nothing left of you. Nothing. You can't escape the storm. I'll break your every bone.
It's just repeat at the
Back north.
My Naima.
It's gonna be Mario Kart. Four
We're gonna have to
circles,
go-
and then we're gonna rotate to your clock spot.
We have to go middle first, don't we?
We're gonna have to go middle as well, yeah. Go middle right now.
Middle, middle, middle.
Go
Find your
clock,
clock
spot.
spot. Good job, everybody. Now don't kill me with your lines, please.
And then just dodge.
Now just rinse and repeat. Please, 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 please. Jesus Christ. Spooky, spooky, scary skeletons.
My sight.
Oh fuck, I'm gonna, yep. I didn't realize that that was happening next. I heard the ding and I was like,
So DPS, try and slowly rotate south.
I'm gonna
Things
need
are gonna be
heals.
northeast, northwest.
I have nothing. I
can go ahead and just stoke this and
There we go. Okay, hold on, I can do this. Okay, thank you. Let me take care of you guys now. Fuck. Alright. I'm trying to get to you guys. I might die to this. Yeah. I'd be so worried. No, I'm worried because of me, because I don't have much, especially when I die like this. Like, if I die, shit like this happens. You know? And I got hit by one thing. Like, I don't have the fucking heals. Like, I've got nothing to heal myself with right now. You know? I got this. I can fucking shield like this, but I don't have a lot.
Alright, PlayStation.
I just noticed her voice is shaky. She's kind of panicking right now. I didn't realize that until rewatching it just now, actually. But I noticed she tried to heal as soon as she got up, so she lost her invincibility, her 6-second invincibility, and that's why she got killed again right there.
I'm just gonna holo us.
And it's easy doing to split. Make sure you stay split.
But we're gamers, so you know, we can recover.
Just get a melee LB whenever you have a chance.
Yeah, so that'll be Leon.
We're going to the wall. I'm afraid the melee's probably gonna die for my call out.
He's saying he was afraid I was gonna die because I got stuck there for a while doing the limit break and couldn't move. I made it out in time, but here comes the part where I got yanked around like a fucking... I don't know, but I got yanked around right here.
We're going to the wall. I'm afraid the melee's probably gonna die for my call out. Or not, let's go.
Dude, it happened so fast. Like, you can hardly even see it. Let me see.
I'm afraid the melee's probably gonna die for my call out.
There it is. I saw her target me and then yoink me.
Gonna be a tank buster on me, so watch out.
At least,
that's a clear.
At least y'all saw from my POV first. I did go to the right spot. I went to Ebiko's group like I was assigned. I went to group 2. But Gentleman Spikes had a little moment there and was like, get over here. They were like, oh shit, wrong side. Honestly, I think what was happening was Gentleman Spikes, the co-healer, Ebiko's co-healer, was probably already thinking in his head, I'm going to have to rescue him because he's not going to make it in time because I sat there doing the level 3 limit break, right? And so by the time I had already made it on my screen to Ebiko's group where I was supposed to be, I think because of the 2.5 second delay, the server lag, the natural server lag that's always there, on his screen I was probably still in the danger zone. I was about to get fucking cleaved by the boss. So that's why they were like, they're not going to make it to their group, but I can still probably save them if I yank them right now. On my screen, I had already made, you guys saw my POV just before this. On my screen, I had already made it to the right group, but he didn't see that, so he just, whoop, yoinked me, and then Ebiko was like, oh shit, he's supposed to be over here, so she yoinked me back. So that's why on my POV, you saw me do this, get fucking pulled back and forth, man. It's like, they both wanted to, you know, I don't know what to compare it to. It was like a tug of war with me stuck in the middle. I was the rope, basically. That was quite funny.
Or not, let's go. Gonna be a tank. We're going to the wall. I'm afraid the melee's probably gonna die for my call out.
Yeah, I barely made it because I think I used the I don't remember, but I think I from what I saw right there, I warped. I think I had used whatever the ninja warp is, you know.
Or not, let's go. Gonna be a tank closer on me, so watch out.
Right, that's it. That's the clear. GG. GG. Nori.
Good job.
Easy collabins.
Sorry, I like just woke up, so my callouts were like slow as shit.
Listen to him. His callouts were like fantastic. Everybody in chat fucking.
Honestly, even watching the video back now, his callouts were perfect. They were perfectly on time. He's just being hard on himself, and Ebiko's about to do a mini rant on that because he likes to do that. He likes to put himself down too much. And if you're watching this, Markota, by some miracle, you did perfectly. Yeah, like even watching it back now, months later, it was perfect.
Berate Coda because he did well. Listen to him. His callouts were like fantastic. Everybody in chat fucking berate Coda because he did well. All right, okay, what are we doing with these? We greeting, we needing, we passing. I can pass. So like new timers can get their shit. You needed the coffer? Oh, blue. Okay, I'm gonna pass this. I will need the coffer. Now, is this something that you guys want to like keep doing? Want to get like a few more clears? Or you guys just want to one and done it? I'll ask this in the actual thing. Is this something that you guys want to do a few clears of, or do you just want to one and done? I think it was Leon's first time. I'll mute here now.
We're wrapping up here, but I might as well. I realize this is hella blurry. The Twitch chat is really blurry for y'all. So, I'll just say it out loud. I was just, celebrating that we finished. That everybody was like, "Holy shit, GG's," yada yada. And what I said was, without callouts, I wouldn't have lasted. Markota MVP, I'm praising him. I said this was fun as hell. I just gotta go use the restroom real quick if we're going again because she had just offered, as you just heard her. Yeah, we did attempt more, but it didn't go so well. That was our only clear. We did attempt like 2 or 3 more times for like another hour, and we just couldn't get to clear again. Like, it's probably because the adrenaline's gone, because we already beat it once, so we all became really complacent, so we just started fucking up mechanics, and it just didn't, yeah, we kept dying at Enrage. We died at Enrage like twice after this. But we were happy anyway, because we got the clear so quick anyway. And we were just trying to do bonus rounds at that point, so we didn't care.
Hey yo, what is this? Is that like Chocobo Barbie? First time? I'm gonna kind of shaking, not gonna lie. That was really good for your first time, Leon. No deaths? Shut the fuck up. I died. I died?
Oh, okay. I was like, what the hell did she just read? In party chat, I wrote that I was shaking because it was my first time, yada yada. I was like, I didn't write that in Twitch chat. I realized she read it in her party chat.
It's just hard for...
Which I was, by the way. I was actually like, my hands were like this. Because I was like, holy shit.
For Sage, because when a Sage dies, I lose all my fucking blue balls. And if I don't have blue balls, I can't heal myself. So I kind of just gotta sit there with my fucking health at like bare minimum and just fucking pray to God.
context is everything to that. I need blue balls. It's like, what? Again, I would play the sound effect on my soundboard, but it'll deafen y'all too loud at this volume.
Yeah, like you, the fact that you could do like PlayStations and everything, and you know, like it's not an easy fight. You know, there's a lot of shit happening. A lot of shit's going down. Well, yeah, but like, okay, what the fuck are you talking about? Oh yeah, the thing to give me a ball? Yeah, but like, you know, dumbass me is too busy fucking keeping everybody alive that I forget about that ability on my other bar. I know it'll give me, like, how many does it give? 1?
So at this point, in both party chat and Twitch chat, as well as what you just heard Ebiko say, they were talking to me and they were like, because I had mentioned how nervous I still was after the clear and everything, and they said that they were praising me, saying that I did really fucking good for my first time, and all that stuff. So I was kind of like, I was starting to blush in party chat and Twitch chat. Like I started writing like really kind of nervously. Like right here, I literally just said, "Aw, thanks, guys." X3, my guilty pleasure. A little heart. And then I wrote the RP stars, the blushes. Put a bunch of hearts. Because I was genuinely like, I wasn't expecting that much praise, honestly. And it kind of meant a lot in that moment. It still does, honestly. It means a lot to be praised by people who I consider much more experienced than me, because they do this kind of content on the regular, and I never do this stuff. I'm such a casual player. This is my only extreme trial since Shadowbringers, and that extreme trial was my only one ever before this. So, to get that kind of praise from them felt pretty good. It felt validating, and kind of inspired me to maybe actually try this level of content on my own stream for FF14 in the future. I still have a bunch of other games I want to play on stream, but like if I ever have like a content drought where I'm out of other games that I want to play, and there's like a new patch coming up with a new extreme trial or something like that, kind of like today, 6.3, but I do still have other games I want to play, then maybe I could actually make that a thing on this channel as well. I haven't decided that yet, though. I think I'll only take it as far as extreme trials if I start streaming myself progging those for this channel, because Savage I still feel is way too much of a commitment. Static or no, it's literally days, if not weeks, of progging, usually weeks, if you're not like one of the top players. You know, in the world first groups and all that shit, it's a whole nother level. So I think for me, I'm only willing to get as hardcore as extreme, like doing extreme trials. But anyway, I'm kind of rambling now. I'll just let the video keep going for now.
Yeah, it gives me 1. I mean, I don't think 1 is enough to sustain me. But you know, we got back up, recovered. I get knocked down, but I get up again, and then we got the clear anyways, so 1 sometimes be enough. Yeah, as long as, you know, I could get 1 heal off, and then maybe like my brain never thinks for me to shield myself. I'm always like, I'm thinking about the party and never myself. I'm like that in real life too, so it's you know. Yeah, you did well. Good job. We can do it a few more times. I think it's fun, but you know, I also know that Hoda's a sleepy boy. So it's up to you guys. Let me know in the party. I'll do a ready check at 1 point. Fuck. And then if people say yes, then we'll go. If not, then we'll just kind of be cozy until the venues open up, which will be in like 30 minutes. Yeah, John can come in and kill us all if anyone needs to drop.
Dude, I just saw that in the Twitch chat I wrote, I haven't even played Ninja in over a week too. Pepe laughed, or some equivalent of Pepe laugh that she has on her channel. I was just like giggling at the fact that I was playing a job I hadn't even touched for a week.
Yeah, restroom break. Yes, go take your Anxiety poop.
She thought that's what it was. I think that's something she has to do from time to time, but no, I had to take a piss. I still remember that day. I was like, I just had to piss.
Just don't be number 2, because anytime I'm with John and he's near me, he's always I have to actively look out for what John's doing, because I can't just pay attention to myself. I have to pay attention to John too, because if I don't, I'm gonna die. So I have to, like, I'm in my clock spot, but I'll have to reposition. I just want you to notice me. I'll notice you while I'm laying on the ground. I think I just used my last food. What do we need? Pumpkin potage? What? Oh, I have one left. I have one left. I'm gonna link this in the party. If you're not using this, go buy some. Besties die together.
Oops, I wasn't here for when she said that, so I went to the restroom real quick, so I
should go buy more.
I missed that.
You know, I should make it. No, wait, no, I'm not a 90. I have to level my... Jonathan, what happened? You were like a crafter main. What happened?
I'll skip ahead to when I got back. I think there was just a little bit more banter before we queued up to do it again, but yeah, I wasn't there for when she said, go buy this food, you know, and eat it to give ourselves a buff for the fight. I was not there for that. I didn't do that. Probably would have helped my DPS a little.
Do you want some of the upgraded version? There's an upgraded version? Carrot pudding? Oh, isn't that what I had? Oh, I do have that. Did I use them all? Thank you. I swear, I did have that. I lied. I'm being a bad gamer right now. I had... Coda gave me pumpkin. What the fuck? I mean, carrot. What did I do with that? Like... You gave me 20... Oh, it's in my saddlebag. It's in my saddlebag. That's why. Saws. Bad gamer. I am bad the gamer. You still have 10 from when John gave you some. Well. Bad gamer. I put them in my saddlebag. See? See? Oh, you can't see. See? I had 4 left. So let's just go like this. And that's how it should have been.
That inventory is a mess.
That's
I'm sorry,
how it should have
Ebiko.
been.
Look, I'm sorry if you're watching this somehow in the future or something, but like, that, oh my god, hit the sort button, please.
Healers and magical DPS need Garlian pizza. Really? I haven't even heard of Garlian pizza.
I think it was just the fact that there was so much equipment there and stuff that you don't necessarily need, and I'm just kind of like, why is that not in your saddlebag or in retainers or something, you know? A lot of people I see sometimes carry a lot of useless stuff with them and get their inventory like maxed out for no reason because they're carrying a bunch of gear that they haven't like sold off or traded in for seals. So I think it was one of those cases, I don't know. All right, we'll go in. We'll go in then. Alright, so I think that was it. Yeah, we're just gonna go straight into the next attempt. So yeah, that pretty much covers it. Like I said, the attempt I already showed, the 2 polls I already showed, the first failure and the successful attempt that we just did before this, that was pretty
You
much
going
it.
as
Yeah, that was it. Let me look back at some of the Twitch chat. Wait a minute.
up, huh? Please, I have to.
Yeah, there we go. I didn't read this earlier because I was paying more attention to what she was saying out loud. But when we first finished, before I went to the restroom and all that, yeah, somebody said that there was no deaths. This is like the 4th or 5th time I see this because I'd already watched this to preview it, you know, like months ago when I first recorded it. I didn't realize our successful attempt had no deaths. No, somebody did die. What did you talk? Somebody in chat is saying this. Oh, I see what they're. No, they said no deaths, but then they said no. I mean in the reclears. That we should try to do a no death run. Yeah, that would have been asking a lot for some of us who were brand new to this. You know. What else did they say? Yeah, so around the point where I was just thanking everybody because they were praising me for having done so well. I wanted to comment on this. I'd never heard this term before, cracked. Did you know she called one of her friends cracked? And then somebody here, and again, I know it's probably blurry for you guys, but somebody said cracked gamer Leon, talking about me because I did the bullet hell part and all the other mechanics so well or whatever for my first try. I'd never heard, obviously just from this, I know what it means now. I inferred it. It obviously means that you're pretty good at something, right? But I've never heard that phrase before. And I haven't actually heard it since. But I guess that's just a new thing that is floating around out there. When you want to say that you're good at something, you say you're cracked at it, I guess. Who knows where the hell that came from, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I thought there was something else that I probably said in Twitch chat when I got back, but no, I just said I got back and then we immediately went into the next attempt. So that's pretty much, that's everything. But now you saw my POV, you saw Ebiko's POV, and that's pretty much it. That's how Barbarity Extreme went for me. And, you know, with Ebiko's group, obviously a hard carry. I'm not going to pretend that just because I did the mechanics pretty well, I had anything to do with that. I know a lot of the DPS came from her crew already knowing most of the fight and contributed most of the DPS. I know it wasn't. I was busy trying to stay alive, so I was doing my best to keep up uptime, but there was no way I was doing optimal DPS, not even close. It probably would have been a great parse, if anything. But yeah, that was pretty much it. Now you saw my POV, you saw her POV, and that's it. So big thanks again, and big shout out to Ebiko Amai. Give her a follow on Twitch. I'll see if I can. I'll link her as well as the MTQCapture video that I saw. So shout out to MTQCapture as well. I'll link both the video guide that I watched and link to Ebiko's stream in my description for this video. So y'all can go give them both, you know, a subscribe on YouTube, and well, I don't think Ebiko has a YouTube, but you can give her a follow on Twitch. Check her out; she's amazing. Really fun streamer, very wholesome. I like her. I think I'd only known her for just under a month, and I actually found her. I didn't even know she was an FF14 streamer when I first found her. I just found her when she was playing. Why do I still not remember the name? The Quarry. There we go. She was playing The Quarry. It was shortly after I had already streamed it myself, or had already, you know. Oh no, I had streamed it way back in like June or July, didn't I? Or shortly after Endwalker, so it was like July, September when I streamed it. But yeah, it just showed up in my suggestions. He was playing it for her the first time, so I went to go watch, and that's how I met her. And then I stuck around for a few FF14 streams, and then this eventually happened. So I got to do Barbarity Extreme thanks to her. So thank you again, Ebiko, for the hard carry, you and your group. Markota for the callouts, and everyone else who helped out. Thank you all very much for the carry and all that. And like I said, to my own audience, for those of you watching, go ahead and, like I said, go give them a follow. Like, subscribe, all that stuff, whatever socials they got, YouTube, Twitch, whatever, MTQCapture and Ebiko. Big shout out to them. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's move on, folks. Now we gotta go to what's next on the agenda? We gotta finish up. Well, let me log in first. My PS5 is still on. I just gotta start the game, and I'll unmute the game audio and transition back in a second. Just have to get past the login screen.